Hi, everybody. It's Amy at Sage Connections here to do your weekly reading for February 12th through the 18th, I believe. I am doing it from my secretary, John Holland. For everybody to see, I say it every week. I'll say it again this week. Okay, so I've already drawn out the cards. I took notes of some of the information that I got. And then I'm wearing the glasses that give me issues, so I apologize. But hopefully we can get through this real quick for you. Just a quick overview of this week. So let's go ahead and get started today. Okay, so I have an 8. 8 is all about manifestation, right? And this is positive moving forward. So this is kind of when this card comes up, it tells you that you have all the skills to make the positive changes that is necessary for your future. Now, this is in the physical form. So this means that, you know, it's in here now. Um, and card is really telling you to follow your passions. And your passion is going to get you where you want to go. Okay. So this is a really great card. Um, for Monday, which is today, by the way. Okay, so for Tuesday, and I believe that is the 14th, we have a number 6. Now, this is the mental part of the deck. 6 is all about balancing, right? It's time to let go of the past, okay? Whatever is, stopping you from moving forward is what today's all about. It is, about embarking on a new journey, but you got to let go of the past to be able to fully appreciate the journey that you're going to be doing. Otherwise, you might get confusion. So that's the reason why sometimes, you know, um, we have to let go of past issues or maybe just evaluate so we can make sure we learn the lessons that we had in the past so it doesn't happen again. Does that make sense? Okay. So, also, I should put out there that you're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel with this card as well. Okay, on Wednesday, and this is for the 14th. Yeah, I think that was the 13th. I might have messed up on that. So let me just correct myself right now. This is for the 14th, and it's a good card. It is in the physical plane. So, and number ones are always about a new beginning, but this is prosperity begins. So now you're going to see some of your hard work in the past come into play. And, it could be new wealth, new project, new business. And it's just going to come and fall in the palm of your hand. Um, but here's a catch on that. You have to start thinking positive. If you think that it's going to fail, guess what? We'll bring to what we always think. So maintain a positive attitude and learn from the lessons that you had in the past and go forward. Um, and think this is going to be great for both a win-win situation because that's what you like is to have win-win situations because then you can be the best you can be. Um, on that would be Thursday, we have another major arcana card, another new beginnings. Funny how this keeps on coming up. I love zeros. Zeros mean clarity. There's no influence. You're going to see what you need to see to be able to, start the journey. But this is a card, would be normally the Fool, right? You have to make the first step. This is an action card, guys. You gotta start acting upon what you want. You can't just sit there and wish for things to happen and not do your part. You gotta meet in halfway. I mean, they're ready and willing. That's what this means, is they're ready and willing. All you have to do is step up to the plate to hit that ball. Um, let's see. Let me Also, this is not only in the outer world, but it's also in the inner world. You're getting things set up so you can start doing, start like transforming, start stopping something, getting things placed emotionally in your inner world or your thinking, processing, so you can start on this new project and start moving and have that faith that it's going to take for it to produce, um, is what I'm getting. Okay, so on Friday, we got another physical card. It's like physical, all about the here and now in this dimension. So, two's all about attraction, right? Movement, choices, and things. Now, there's normally a lot of choices that you can, but this is the one that you have been hung up on for a long time. You say you're going to do it, you don't do it. Say you're going to do it, you don't do it. That kind of choices. So, with this card on Friday, I'm getting that you're actually going to try again and it's going to be successful. So there's positive changes. Just stay flexible, okay? The efforts that you've done in the past are coming forward, and a choice or a change has to be made. Um, and maybe hard work or great effort is needed for these choices and changes, okay? But it will happen because on Saturday I got Transformation, which is the Death card in the major arcana cards. It's a number 4. It's about a foundation. Now it's funny that they put transformation or death as a as a number 4, as a foundation. Really think about this. You have to change constantly to get you up to the next level, right? So there has to be a death to the old way of doing things and a rebirth of new way. That's the reason why you have a transformation. It's that in between times, right? So funny how you have to make a choice, right? And then the death comes where you're giving up that and you're starting fresh and with a new positive attitude. And positive attitude is necessary for a positive change. Now, remember, we bring to us what we put out. So if we're positive, we're going to bring, and we feel love for everybody, we're going to bring that to ourselves. If we're negative and we're just feeling bummed, we're going to bring that to ourselves. So those are the foundations of the universe. And it is a number 4, right? Foundations. Kind of interesting that's happening. And on Sunday, we have um, 19. 19 equals 2, right? Because one, or it, actually, it's a 1. Um, because, 10 equals a completion of something, right? Um, and it's also a new beginning. Okay, so this is normally the star on this one. And I get the sense that um, positive, positive is needed. I also get this, people got to see your shine, start showing yourself your true authentic self because it's great. And also, there's a wish that it's going to come true for you. Um, as long as you believe it, you have to have some faith with this card. So if I go through all the cards, I have an 8, a 6, which make 14, and that's a 5, 6 with a 1. An 8 and a 4 is 12 is 3, and a 1 is 4. So this is like a whole 4 weeks. So which means a foundation and achievements, right? Because that's what 4s mean in numerology. So you're setting yourself up, the building blocks, and you've already achieved so much, but there's still so much you have to do. So make sure that, you keep the great attitude, positive attitude for this week. It's needed. a lot of physical and some major, or, I have as much physical as I have major arcanic energy coming in. So that's kind of nifty. And one day and mental, so that's a good balance. It really is. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week. If you like what you see, please subscribe down here, and I will see you next week. Have a wonderful week.